Hi, welcome back to Handicrafting with Mimi. I got a package in the mail from Dee's Cute and Crafty, and I hadn't gotten to do anything with what she had sent me, but I wanted to share what she had sent me, and I just thought it was so great of her to send it to me. She sent me a package of these die cut wood pieces and a lot of stickers. This one, the die cut, has blessed, give thanks, farm fresh, welcome fall, and hello autumn. So I'll be using one of these today. She also sent me stickers. I thought they were really cute. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use them for yet. And stickers of sunflowers. And then there's these 3D pop-up stickers. I thought they were just so cute. These I will be using as well. She also sent me some rub-ons. Aren't they just cute? I just thought they were just adorable. And I'm gonna be using some of these fall ones as well. Being today might be the last video of fall that gets posted. She also sent me these napkins, which are great. And I'm gonna be using at least one of these, because I love the whole gingham in the truck. I might not use the whole napkin, but I'm going to see how I use it. She also sent me this farmer's market calendar for 2023. And I was thinking of using one of the pictures in it, but I decided not to. I decided to go with the napkin. So I'm going to work on this and show you what I come up with in a second. So I have been hearing people talk about Family Dollar. Here in Las Vegas, we don't have Dollar Tree Plus. So we don't get the neat stuff for $3 or $5. So I decided to go to the Family Dollar. And they had some really nice stuff. This one was one of them. And I tried taking the welcome sign off so I can do the back and then the welcome. But it didn't want to come off. It started trying to break, so I decided, okay, we're just gonna stain it. The other thing too, it's harder to take the price tag off. So I'm gonna have to use the heat gun to do that. But I am gonna take some Rust-Oleum stain to stain the whole thing. And right now I'm using gun stock. So I finished staining it off camera, because it turned out to be a lot harder than I thought. Not anything I've ever done before. I think it's a new Rust-Oleum, but it was very, very hard to put on. And I'm now trying to take some of it off with the wipe. But I am gonna set it aside and let it dry. Once it dries, I'm gonna give it a light sanding, and then I will continue with this particular project. Trying to get in between the crevices of the letters was the hardest. So it just came out a little darker than I expected or wanted. So we're back to this one. For some reason, it was shiny on some parts, and after trying to figure out what went wrong with the stain that I was using, I just decided to give it a coat of the Mod Podge to just get it glossy and shiny all over, rather than spotty. It was just the weirdest thing. It is a new stain for me. I'm hoping it's not bad. But since I was gonna use it for the letters anyways, I decided to go ahead and give it a nice coat of Mod Podge. That way it'll all be cohesive and not spotty. I mean, the color's still gonna be spotty, but at least it'll all shine rather than only in some spots. That's, I've used stain before and that's never happened before, so. I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing and not just come back and what did you do to it? Okay, so I went off camera because I wanted to Mod Podge, or actually put Mod Podge to dry last night, and I'm getting back to it just now, and I'm trying to cover everything, and it's really complicated, but I want to get it done, so this is what I'm going to do. I Mod Podged the welcome letters on the bottom, and I'm going to do one at a time, that way I can get enough coverage on the letters with my pumpkins. So I am going to see how it goes. Cross our fingers. So apparently I wasn't recording, and so you guys missed half of the burning action here. It seems to be burning a little awkward, probably because it is on something else. But we're gonna try again. What I was saying earlier is that I do have a cup of water in case it gets out of control. And again, I urge children not to try this at home unless you know what you're doing or there's an adult present. Okay, we're gonna try this side now. I'm not sure if it's my lighter or the fact that it's laying on me instead of standing straight up. I wanted to try the burnt method in here, mostly because it's going to be really hard to sand down. but I'm assuming I'm gonna have a hard time burning it as well. Got one more here. There we go. Once it's all burnt, just if you don't split it right, it won't burn it correctly. There we go. Well, it's supposed to say welcome, and I'm not exactly sure why it's not coming out or looking like it says welcome. But it did burn most of it off, so I'm gonna go in with the brush and lightly brush it off and see if I can sand the little ones that did not get burnt. So now I'm going to re-iron this to reactivate the glue. Oh, I guess I didn't show you the finished product after I sanded it down. It looks like the L and the E are connected together and the C and the O, but I think it looks good. All right, so we're just gonna reactivate the glue with my extremely large iron. All right, that should be good enough. We'll go ahead and turn it off. And there that portion is. Now all I'm going to do now is make a bow. I'm gonna take my glue gun and I'm going to put a nice glob on here. Hold it till it's cool. And there you have it. Okay, so I have decided to make a picture frame, I guess you might want to call it. I have one of these artist canvas. It's flat, it doesn't have a frame. And I'm going to try to Mod Podge on it. I've never done that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do, it's iron the napkin on top of the actual canvas to see if I can straighten it out. I know that once you use heat on some things, it'll like flatten out. So I'm going to see if that's actually true for this. So while I'm ironing the creases off the napkin, I can kill two birds with one stone. Okay, so I measured my canvas and it is 8 by 10. So in order to get a nice join, I'm going to cut it at 4.5 with corners. And I'll do the same for the top. See, when I get them together, they'll match up. At least I'm hoping it will. So now that we got our corners together. Okay, so now we have all our pieces. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the harvest, or the happy harvest yet. But I am gonna hold on to it for a minute. Okay, so now we just have to wait until our canvas dries. I like to use the safe method of removing the second layer, but I took it the wrong way. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See, normally what I do is I take them apart before I cut it. This time I actually cut it before I took it apart. There we go. Do be careful though, because you can rip your napkin as you're pulling it apart. There we go. That one so far. We'll take these pieces. I guess I do it this way. Now I'm gonna actually cut off all the way around the napkin. As close as I can to the black line. So now that we got this ready, I'm going to wait until the napkin actually, or not the napkin, but the canvas actually dries, and I will be back as soon as it does. To you, it might be a couple of seconds, but I'll see you then. Okay, we're back. I have to stop breathing. So I've matched up the corners of the napkin here, now that our canvas is dry. But I can't breathe, or I move it. So now I'm gonna try to do this. Hopefully, it'll stay in place. So it seemed to work really good. Now I'm gonna complete it. So I got some Brabant transfers that Dee sent me as well. And I wasn't sure if it was gonna work on the Mod Podge napkin, but I tested a little leaf on there just to make sure. And I went ahead and painted my gift thanks with burnt umber from Art Deco. I believe that's where I got that one. So I'm going to put a few dabs of hot glue. This is hot wood glue, I believe it's from, well, it's supposed to be compatible with wood. I'm not sure if it actually works with wood. But we're gonna put that just right here. gonna take this cute little pumpkins to accent the ones in the truck. These always give me a lot of trouble. I love using them though. Alrighty then. Just go through them with me. Alrighty. And I got this nifty little tool to rub it on. And there we have it. So it does work on Mod Podge napkins. You just have to be very careful. Now, just to ensure that it doesn't come off, I am going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on top of it. And this one is not glossy like the Mod Podge before. It's matte. And there it is. Now I think that's gonna do it for this project. I was gonna add a bow, but I think it looks great just the way it is. So, I know it's not dry yet, but what do you think? So here's the final product, completed. This is my last video for fall, and hopefully next month I'll have some for Halloween. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Comment, please. Thank you for watching.